What's going on, guys? My name is Rano, and welcome to the 4th episode of Nintendo News. And surprisingly, there wasn't actually that much news for the month of June, just a couple releases here and there, and oh yeah, E3. So I'm just gonna go over the stuff that did happen throughout the month, E3 for the most part, and the few releases that happened here and there. But aside from that, there actually wasn't that much news, and I'm really surprised. But either way, let's get started with the episode. So starting off with Nintendo's E3 presentation. This was a big one. They started the presentation off with a brand new IP called Daemon X Machina. I'm probably butchering that name. It looks really interesting, really futuristic-y. I'm really gonna have to try that out when it comes out. It says it's coming out in 2019. It's definitely really interesting, and I am looking forward to it when it comes out. They also announced that if you buy a Pokeball Plus for Pokemon Let's Go, you will get Mew. And I'm not sure if this is the only way you can get Mew, but it says the mythical Pokemon Mew will come exclusively with every Pokeball Plus. So, I definitely plan on getting my Pokeball Plus. I was planning on getting it originally. As soon as I saw it in the trailer, I'm like, I need that. Because as I mentioned in my Pokemon Heart Gold video, and I remember talking about this in the last episode of Nintendo News also, I still used my Pokewalker, but unfortunately it broke recently, it must have went through the washing machine or something, so, RIP. But this is the Pokewalker lives on. If that is not fate, I don't know what is. You cannot convince me otherwise, okay? It was perfectly timed. It's you know what? I've lived a good run, but there's gonna be a new Pokemon game, there's gonna be new Pokeball Plus. The Pokewalker is gonna be reborn pretty much 10 years later. So I'm definitely going to be getting the Pokeball Plus with Pokemon Let's Go when it comes out, and I'm definitely excited to get Mew with that on my adventure in the new game. I will definitely be covering that on the channel, so stay tuned for those videos when it comes out. And I'm not going to talk too much on that, because I've already been talking about it for long enough. If you get me started on it, it's never going to end. Nintendo also announced that Super Mario Party would be coming on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm actually really excited for this because it looks like it's more of a traditional Mario Party game. They got rid of that stupid car mechanic that everyone hated, that I finally wanted to get rid of. This comes out on October 5th, and I am super excited for this. It looks like it's going to be a really fun game. The last Mario Party game that came out was Mario Party 10 on the Switch, but the last traditional Mario Party game, whereas every character is walking around for themselves instead of the car, which is the stupid mechanic that Nintendo should have never added, was Mario Party 8, all the way back on the Wii. I don't know when that came out exactly, but it's great to see Nintendo finally bringing back the regular style of Mario Party, and I'm sure there still will be some mechanics where all the players have to get together and do something. Super Mario Party, October 5th, moving on! There was a new Fire Emblem game announced called Fire Emblem Three Houses, coming to the Switch in spring 2019. I'm sure a lot of Fire Emblem fans are excited for this. This might be my first Fire Emblem game, because I might try this out. I've never played a Fire Emblem game before, but it looks really cool. Fire Emblem games have always looked really cool to me. I just never really play them for myself because that's not really my type of game. But I might try it out with the Switch. Who knows? Should I try Fire Emblem? Is it that good of a series? Let me know in the comments what you think, and maybe I'll give it a shot with Three Houses. Fortnite is on the Switch. If you want to download that. I mean, I don't know if people would play it still, but I mean it's there. It's on Switch. I mean it has crossplay with PC, iOS, Xbox. If you want to download it, it's there. It's Fortnite on the Switch. Are we done? Can I wrap it up now? Are we good? Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo Switch has finally been given an official name, and they announced the entire character roster, and it's so crazy because literally every character is back in the game. The game is called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and if that is not a more fitting name, I don't know what is, because this really is the ultimate Smash Bros. They're bringing back every single character from every past Smash game. They brought back literally everyone. No one got cut. They added the Inklings. Obviously, we knew that from the original trailer back in March. But what really did it was they added Ridley. No one thought he was going to be in because he was too big. Nintendo made it work. They also added they didn't add a new mechanic, but they are giving a different name to the clones, if you will. They're calling them Echo Fighters, and honestly, I really like that name because they are based on another character. Their movesets are very similar with a couple minor differences here and there, so they really are like an echo of the character. And they introduced a new Echo Fighter, Daisies and Smash Guys. This is something a lot of people have been wanting for a while, and I'm sure a lot of people are excited for it, but it's absolutely crazy that they announced the name of the game, which I'm sure people were expecting, obviously, but on top of that, they announced every character. They announced Ridley, and they gave us a release date, an official solid date. They're not saying holiday 2018. They're not saying, winter, spring 2019. They're not saying any of that. They gave us December 7th. A solid date. A solid release date. This game is crazy. It's the ultimate Smash Bros. Game. That's why it's called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because every character in the game, I don't know if every stage is going to be coming back, but I really hope so, it's coming out on December 7th. They brought in freaking Ridley and the Inklings from Splatoon. They got Snake, the Ice Climbers, Pichu, Young Link. Everyone's back. They even announced some new mechanics as well that I'm not going to go full into detail because I've already been talking way too much about this game, and it's just absolutely insane. I'm going to move on. Smash Ultimate, December 7th, Ridley, Snake, everyone's back. Yeah. As for the other releases that happened throughout the month, Mario Tennis Aces was a major one, and unfortunately I couldn't pick it up yet, but I really want to. It looks like a really fun game. And the last Mario Tennis game I played was Mario Power Tennis on the Wii, so I'm definitely excited to try out Mario Tennis Aces on the Nintendo Switch. There's also a Splatfest that happened in June that was, how do you like your orange juice? With pulp or without pulp? This is definitely one of the more interesting ideas Nintendo's ever had with Splatfest, but need I remind you, they also did one about Nike. So I can't say it's the most strange idea, but it's up there. You know, why would you have, like, people arguing about orange juice? Yokai Watch 4 was announced for the Nintendo Switch to come out later this year, and honestly, I'm pretty excited for it. I haven't gotten to play Yokai Watch 3 yet because it hasn't come over here yet, but I probably will be buying this if it comes out over here. It probably will come out after Yokai Watch 3 comes out, whenever that happens. Remember how earlier I mentioned there was this Splatfest that was orange juice based? Well, it seems that apparently people prefer pulp in their orange juice, as that was the team that took the win through the Splatfest. Personally, I didn't play in the Splatfest, but, good job to everyone who did play, and if you're on the pulp team, congratulations on a successful win. And that seems to be all the news for June. Like I said, there wasn't really that much aside from E3 and the few releases that I mentioned, namely being Mario Tennis and the Octo expansion. I really wish there was more. By the looks of things already, there is a ton of news that I'm going to be talking about next episode. Anyway, with that being said, and with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like down below and leave a comment. Tell me if there's anything that I missed, anything that I got wrong, or what you hope to see on the Nintendo Switch in the future. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified every time I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.